Good morning. Don't mind my Dwight Schrute hair. We'll fix it in a minute. But it's about 6:30. I've been letting myself recently just like wake up without an alarm and to see how that goes. And today my body chose to wake me up at 6:30. So I'm just trying to kind of like continue to wake up, and I'm trying to do that without being on a cell phone because I find that it makes me feel better about myself. But it's definitely harder. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting here in my little gym jams with Bruno. I don't know if you can see. Bruno, show your face. And then I'm also writing kind of like little affirmations. It kind of helps for my day, with just making sure that I feel positive, and that more so I'm thinking of like what I'm like appreciative of or what I'm really lucky to have, so I can go into the day being just like really happy about my life as opposed to like sad and overwhelmed that I have to work or something like that. So I'm gonna do that now.
All right, I'm gonna have to make sure I stand all the way back here. So I already got on social media, which I said I wasn't gonna do, but I have a 30-minute timer on my apps and I'm just gonna follow them. I just find that I feel better because I think for me, I don't really feel like an influencer because I maybe have like 3 brand deals a year. But I get on social media and I'm just like looking at other content creators and I'm always like, oh, why did they take off? Why did they take off? So that's where a lot of like my kind of like lower self-confidence comes in. So I find if I'm not able just to like consume it like a normal person, I'm just like constantly thinking like, oh, I should make content like them. I should make content like them. And then I end up feeling like really bad about myself. So I was on there for a little bit and I need to just like relearn how to take in content that doesn't make me feel like crap. I think for me, it's like kind of going back to YouTube and watching more just like long form content for the purpose of just like looking at certain things, like watching videos for like fashion advice or just like day in the lives of people that I like relax me. Because I feel like TikTok, I don't know what it is, but TikTok makes me feel so bad. Like, I don't know what, I feel like it's just a waste of time, to be honest. And I feel bad because I'm on TikTok, but I try to provide a lot of value, but I think it's just the way that TikTok is. I don't feel like, I just am at the end of it and I'm like, well, I don't even get anything from that. I should have like read a book. I should have like watched TV instead. I should have like watched a YouTube video. Maybe that's what I need to do. I think I need to just like every time I want to get on TikTok be like, I just go watch a YouTube video for 20 minutes because you're going to spend 20 minutes on TikTok anyway. But I also kind of failed at what I eat in a day. So I did make a latte. I've been making it every day for like ever. I make it with 2%, or this was actually skim, because I asked David to get 2% and he got skim because he didn't know there's a difference. So skim milk, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 shots of an espresso pod, and I'm gonna have like another one that's decaf. Milk is gonna give me a lot of protein, but we're not starting off on a lot of produce. We gotta do something with this hair. I have like the weirdest, so this like in the front like goes down, but then if you pull these up, I have the most difficult cowlick to work with because it literally like wants to be like, so I don't know what to do. And we're on like day 3 of not washing my hair because I'm having a murder mystery birthday party on Saturday and I'm trying to wait to, wash my hair tomorrow. So we got to get through today and we got to get through another day tomorrow. What do we have going on today? So today is a working day. It's probably gonna be a pretty rambly video too because I'm actually here by myself. My husband is on a work trip. But today is Thursday and we have my marketing analytics meeting, or have like a marketing meeting where we kind of go over the content for the week to make sure we're just like all on the same track, go over like any ideas that we think would be really good. Then I have a new client that's starting and then a client that is ending. So I have to do client prep for them. I always do client prep. This is out. We gotta go get more at the end of the day too. I have to like prep for their meetings and like get their their stuff together. And then I think I also have, do I have something else later on in the day? I don't feel like I have another meeting. I think that's all I can remember. I'm trying to like get in the habit of thinking of my to-do list the night before. And just thinking like the big things. That's another thing in therapy that I've been working on, is making sure I don't like think that every single thing on my to-do list has to be done, because it gives me anxiety and then I can't sleep and then nothing actually gets done because I'm so tired. So I think those are the big things that I have to do. I have to do the 2 client meetings. I've got to prep. We have to have the marketing call. I think I also need to script out. Would be nice if I could script out the millennial living video for February. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish getting ready here, and then we're gonna go let the dogs out, and I'll show you what I eat today. I took the dogs on a walk, so that helps me get like a little bit of steps in. So I didn't wear my watch this morning while I was getting ready because it was charging, but the walk basically gave me like 900 steps. So we got a lot to go today, but at least helps. Every time I skip walking the dogs, like if I beg David to do it, then I end up like, I don't know, it's always ends up biting me in the butt. Like I can never get back to the steps. But I'm gonna make my second thing of coffee. I'm not super hungry for breakfast. I've gotten to this like weird rut where like I don't really want to eat breakfast first thing in the morning. So I'm just not, because I have the luxury to not do it since I can kind of take a break. But then I'll like make like a brunch around like 10:30, and then I'll like, I don't know, eat again. So all that to say, you don't have to force things if you don't want to eat them. I'm gonna make, this is like a decaf cup of coffee, and again, like more milk to get protein in, and then also I just kind of like to sip on something while I work. So this gives me more volume because it's a cup of coffee, but it's decaf, and more protein with a little bit of sugar. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm probably gonna work for about an hour and a half before I'm gonna make breakfast.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
All of a sudden I had this like huge wave of anxiety. I guess I would call it anxiety. I don't know if it was like low motivation just come over me. Where like I just felt like I was like getting on Instagram and not really wanting to work. So I'm trying to do better in therapy about like trying to figure out like kind of where the spiral comes from, because then what happens is I end up just like feeling all bad all day, and then I want to cry and don't want to talk to anybody and blah, blah, blah. So I've kind of like taken myself out of the situation. I did a 5-minute belly breathing break, which helps decrease your, I guess, like nervous system response. I also journal a little bit to try to help. I think I just asked myself, like, why do I think I feel like this? I honestly think I'm just like tired. I've gotten into like kind of a bad rut with sleep again, where I'm just going to sleep closer to like 10:30 or 11. And I honestly feel like I feel my best when I get like something crazy like 9 or 10 hours of sleep at night. So going to sleep at like 9 would be better. So I'm going to try again for that tonight. And also I think just like taking a break, but not having that break be food, which is something I struggled with a long time ago, is I would just like have every break be like a snacking break, or be like, I'm having a bad day, but I'm gonna eat these Reese's and it's gonna make me feel better. When ultimately like it doesn't make me feel better in the moment or like long term when I end up gaining weight from it. So
I think I'm just trying to sit here and take a break before my client call. But I don't have diagnosed anxiety or depression or anything like that. I think I just never, I don't know, learned how to really regulate emotions or learn how to take a break or learn how to just like calm down and be okay with it. So that's the deal. All right, we made it through the day. I don't feel anxious anymore because the day is pretty much over. Every day I get this like slump around, I don't know, kind of like after lunch, and I get like kind of like sad. But I did my little calming techniques. I didn't emotionally eat, which was great. This lighting is crazy. And my eating today has been so bizarre. This is not normal for me. It's like 3 o'clock and now I'm eating like lunch and I'm honestly not even super hungry. Yesterday I was super ravenous and I just went with it and I ate. I tried to just keep eating fruits and vegetables. And then today I'm like not super hungry at all. I ate that kind of like brunch thing at 11 and now it's 3 and I'm having just like this mushroom barley soup. I'll show you. So it's just, I made it a couple days ago and I'll put the recipe on our membership page called Millennial Living. I got mushroom broth, which you can use just beef broth. But I got this mushroom broth from the farmer's market and made mushroom barley soup. So there's really no protein in this, but there's a lot of vegetables and fiber and stuff like that. So I need to figure out a protein. Okay, I'm also having this cannoli dip. It is so good. I was really bummed because I don't think Trader Joe's sells their chocolate hummus anymore, which was like pretty low calorie. This was their only sweet dip and it is really good. The calories aren't like that great. You get only 2 tablespoons for 100 calories, but it's actually pretty good and filling. Like the rest of the macros aren't that bad. Like it's made out of cream cheese and ricotta cheese and ultra pasteurized milk. There's really not that much protein, but I just eat it with an apple, so it helps me get in an extra serving of produce. So it's just a good way you could have like a dessert with a produce. I just went shopping to get some leggings because I had a gift card left. And I went to Sephora to try to get blue eyeshadow, but I didn't end up wanting to pay $20 for these 2 shades I needed. And hyaluronic acid, the only one that I found that I liked was $100. So I like the drugstore brand, so we're gonna get that instead. I really just want to get like everything done that I need to get shopping done, as far as like I'm already out. I don't really like leaving the house. So I was gonna go ahead and go to the drugstore and get the makeup and the hyaluronic acid. But I think if I don't go home right now, I'm gonna end up not exercising. So I'm gonna go home right now, and then I think I'm gonna let the dogs out, and then I'm gonna strength train, and it's cold again today, so I think I might just walk on the treadmill. It's my least favorite thing, but for some reason I'm super unmotivated. And then I think my head is just like really into trying to prep for this party, and I have to do like a million other things, but I don't want it to like derail everything, and I have to tell myself literally nothing, like everything will never be done. There'll always be more things that I can do for it, so I have to just decide today I am done with it. I need to go home and exercise, and then if I get done, then I'll tell myself if I get done I can go back out and finish my little errand running, because it's not like I have to do stuff super far away. That's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Okay, I'm gonna make a salad in this soup that I kind of already have prepared. I made it 2 days ago. I haven't eaten it yet. But this is a salad we actually took idea from this like oyster restaurant. But I've been honestly having this salad at a lot of restaurants, and I've been just looking for it. Very simple salad. I just get some sort of like tender lettuce. Like this is the cheap $2 green lettuce. Even at the bougie like our like all organic grocery store has this lettuce for $2. It's normally just called like green and red leaf lettuce, and you buy it in a like just out in the normal area without a bag or anything. And then I just add dressing. I put it in a big bowl. If you like a lot of volume in your food, you like this salad. So it's just lettuce and dressing and goat cheese, and it's so good. So this is the dressing. It is the Gerards. You're supposed to use like champagne vinaigrette dressing, and that's what this is. And it's so good. I find that it's so strong. I actually only need like that much. That was probably honestly too much. And then I kind of try to mix that up. And then I'm gonna grate this cheese over top of it. The menu said aged goat cheese, so that's just what I look for at the grocery store, but there's honestly like a million different kinds. I don't even need like a whole lot of cheese either. And this is the salad. It's mostly just so I can get in some vegetables. So we still need to, I'll probably get like one more salad out of this. I still need to eat like an actual meal. I was gonna skip it and just do like a smoothie, but I'm gonna have this soup I actually made the other night. It is like filled to the brim. It's a very simple soup, and I'll put the recipe again on our membership page. It is so simple. They even say you can just make it in the microwave. It's just like tomato sauce you pour out of a can. You put onions in there. I doubled the amount of beans in the recipe to get more fiber and vegetables in, because it only calls for 1 cup, but I used 2 cans. And then I put kale in. Put this kale in to give us some more fiber, more vitamins and minerals. Anytime you can sprinkle in any little pieces of like vegetables in like this, I just think about it like adding like little natural multivitamins to your food. We're also, again, like I said, getting a little bit more fiber, which is going to help us to be full. Fiber is really the name of the game. And you're trying to stay full on a low amount of calories. Let's get this little piece out. I don't want this spiny piece. And then as this heats up, the kale is going to wilt and get softer. For like 2.5 minutes, and that's gonna be my dinner. It's about 10:30, and now I'm going to bed. I went and since I saw you last, I went and picked up David from. Well, I went to the store to get a couple more things for our party, and then I went to pick up David from the airport. It's about 30 minutes away, so it's like an hour, and then that was kind of it. And now just caught up with David, and now I'm getting ready for bed. So I hope you enjoy.